Well, when it rains, it pours. And right now I'm pouring sweat because last Monday I come home, open my front door, and the heat wave from inside the house hit me like a ton of bricks. I said, that's not good. I go and check the thermostat on the wall. It said it was like 91 degrees in the house. Now, granted, the heat index that day was about 115 to 120, give or take a little bit. But that's still, it let me know the air conditioner was done. Excuse me. So, that was last Monday. Today, just had the air conditioner guy leave. Got the money up for the air conditioner and everything. Had him come over here and take a look at it, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Yeah, if you don't know, air conditioners are extremely expensive. So anyways, that's what I've been dealing with for the last week, and it's going to be another week before we can get it in. So it'll be about 2 weeks without having air conditioner here at the house. Luckily, we're staying at our parents' house, which is very convenient, and I appreciate them letting us in their home and dealing with us. But anyways, so if you see any sweat falling off my arms or onto the mail here, that's what it is, because it's hot in the house right now. But I wanted to get this video out, get these postcards opened up, and, you know, see what happens. But anyways, I have 6 envelopes here from all around the world. This one's from Canada. Let's open them up and see what we got on this week's hot Mailbag Monday. So this first envelope comes to me from Canada. I'm not going to show you the front because it's got my address, big letters, and I don't feel like doing all that, blocking that out. So we're just going to pull into it. It's kind of a fairly large envelope here. I'm not sure what it could be, but we're going to find out here. It says, don't bend my letter. Nicely protected. 1 card. Okay. You got a little. So this is the Drake Motel. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one in Jackson, Mississippi. Yep. This is Quality Motel Drake, 2.5 miles west of downtown on Highway 80 and I-20. 59 rooms, City Zoo's 2.5 miles away, State Museum 3 miles, kitchenettes, room service, playground, restaurant adjacent. This is not there anymore. If I'm not mistaken, there is a truck stop or a gas station, truck gas station, repair shop, something like that along this area. If I can find a screenshot or a Google Maps view of this, I'll put it on the screen right about now. But I like this one because it was postmarked 1972. This is before my time, and I'm pretty sure that gas station or truck stop, whatever it is, was put there before my time as well. So I don't actually remember this, but I kind of got into a kick of older motels, not so much hotels, but the open air motels. So you might see a couple more motels in this week's Mailbag Monday. So you know it's hot out when I'm drinking Coca-Cola. Usually I got coffee. This next one comes to me from East Moline, Illinois. And I got one thing good going for me. Y'all won't believe this. Got a new blade. Woo! That thing is sharp. I have to be careful with that one. What we got here? Okay. Now, excuse me. This is what they call a folder postcard. It's actually got somebody's return address sticker on it. Anyways, about a year or so ago, I got a big haul of these folder type postcards. Got a really good deal on them. They're not really rare as I thought they originally were, but I think they're still cool. Now, I might have already had this one. I couldn't find it in my collection, so I went ahead and bought it again. Not very much price-wise. Now, it's kind of hard to tell, but the date on it is 1979. And this is of the Natchez Trace Parkway, if you didn't already get that. But what these postcards are is they fold out and they have different scenes. Now, this one actually tells you a little bit of history about the Natchez Trace Parkway. And then there's a fold-out map if I can get it. There we go. It's kind of a large map. Starts at Natchez, Mississippi down here on the bottom right and goes all the way up from Mississippi, Alabama, into Tennessee, and ends in Nashville. Now, if you've been a fan of this channel for a while, you know that I've done the entire Natchez Trace Parkway from beginning to end. Stopped at every stop. It's in my playlist if you want to go see. I actually have a postcard of this map on a smaller postcard format. Kind of interesting. And here on the back side of it, it has different scenes of things that you would see along the Natchez Trace Parkway. And I believe each one of these postcards, or each one of these scenes, you can buy those as a separate postcard in themselves. But they're not costly, but you don't see many of them, so they kind of get a little bit of a high price for them, kind of the quote-unquote rarity of them. And I'll just wait for a good deal on them. So anyways, this will go good with my folding postcard collection and go nicely with the Natchez Trace small collection postcards I got going. Y'all, I'm burning up right now. It might have been a bad idea. Anyways, this next one comes to me from Clayton, North Carolina. Never been to Clayton, North Carolina. Never even heard of Clayton, North Carolina. Open that up nice, and you look how clean that thing cut. Man, I should have done that a long time ago. Anyways, we have another motel here. This is the Lighthouse. What is it called here? The historic Windmill Court. It says visit historic Natchez and sleep in comfortable at Visit historic Natchez and sleep in comfort at Windmill Court. 22 ultra-modern cottages, air-conditioned, natural gas vented heat, city water, tile baths, Simmons furniture and mattress. 1/2 mile north of Natchez on US 6148. This is no longer there. I was actually at this intersection not too long ago, and I think there's a gas station off the side where this is. I think it's all overgrown and been tore down years ago. I think this is Highway 61 right here. This is what they call the Blues Highway, if you're familiar with that. The other highway kind of comes in right about in this area, if I'm not mistaken. Not an approximate date on this. There's not postmarked or anything like that, so I really don't know when this one was. So, if I was guessing, look at the cars in the background. They look like probably 60s era cars. So we'll go with, 60s, that time frame. But like I said, just like this postcard, this one will go kind of interesting. It's not so much Natchez Trace directly, but it's pretty close to it. And it's a motel, so it goes along with my little fascination with motel postcards that I got going on. So we're halfway through, and this one comes to us from Bremerton, Washington. I am not familiar with Washington very much at all. That is a long ways away. Nothing I really, I about got that one. Nothing much up there that intrigues me enough to go that way. So anyways, we'll get us another motel postcard here. Looks like we got a little theme going on. Motels. This is the Prentice Motel. Got some station wagons up there, probably 60s era. Now this one was used, but it wasn't postmarked, so it never was sent off. This one is in Natchez, Mississippi too. This one is at the intersection of Highway 61 and Highway 65. It says 150 attractively furnished rooms with air conditioning, color TV, direct dial phones, heated swimming pool, coffee shop, dining room, lounge, dine, and dance to live entertainment in the governor's room. It has the old phone number there. So, I can't remember where this is. I'll have to go see if I can find a possible screenshot or area what it was. I don't remember this being in in Natchez when I was there. I may have passed it up. It may be a different name now. More than likely it's either a different name or it's been torn down. I don't recall that sign. That's a pretty cool, distinctive sign. I definitely would have remembered that. But like I said, I don't remember that. So, Yeah, nothing too fancy about this one. I probably paid, a little bit of nothing for it. And it goes fittingly with my newfound attraction to motel postcards. So, yeah. Now that's an interesting town name. Mountain Home, Indiana? Huh. Probably not even on a mountain. If you know where Mountain Home, Indiana is, let me know. No, that might be Idaho. Excuse me. It's probably Idaho. I don't know. Idaho. Yeah. Yep, it's been a long day. Here we are back here at the Windmill Court. Now this is another view of the Windmill Court that I previously looked at. Pretty much says the same exact thing, same exact description. It's just a different view. There's the one we looked at before, and there's the one we have now. So it's kind of a, like a left and a right view. Kind of interesting. Didn't pay much for this one either. And let's look at the car there. That looks like a 55, 56 era car, Bel Air, something like that. So this is probably from the late 50s, early 60s. Nothing too fancy about it, but it's just one of those cool classic, not really a motel, because it's cottages. They're actually little separate cottages. They're not all joined together like a typical motel would. Pretty interesting. Something you don't see anymore. Now space is pricey, and they want to put as many rooms as they can, and they want to build bigger and taller and fancier, and Anyways, yeah, I just thought it was cool just to have two views of the same place within about the same time frame. But like I said before, it'll go interesting with my motel collection, and it's around Natchez Trace, so it's kind of that collection too. Well, my phone got so hot it actually shut off right as I was opening this one, and the footage got deleted. So we're gonna start again. I didn't get it all the way open, but anyways. This last one comes to me from Kansas City, Missouri. I know where Kansas City is. I've been to Kansas City, and I spent some time in Kansas City. We're just going to act like I opened this one up on camera because, like I said, the camera died, got too hot. Okay, what this is the George Wallace Tunnel. This is the Interstate 10 tunnel that comes underneath the Mobile River in Mobile, Alabama. This is the I-10 tunnel. If you look right here to the right, that is the Highway 90 tunnel. That is the Bankhead tunnel. And soon to be, in the next 4 or 5 years, all of this will be gone. They're going to put a high-rise bridge over this. This is the only postcard like this I've seen. Now, I'm not saying it's very rare, but I just thought it was pretty cool. Didn't pay a whole lot of money for it. Like I said, I've been kind of picky with my postcards, how much money I'm spending, and really going to be picky now with buying a new air conditioner. It tells you about it here. It says Mobile is constantly changing. New buildings are on its skyline. A network of new highways under construction. This new tunnel is a part of the interstate highway system where I-10 goes west under the Mobile River. I'm not sure when I-10 became. I really don't know. I can't think of it. If I can find out information on it, I'll put it on the bottom of the screen here like usual. I just thought it was pretty cool. Right now there is over here is a big shipyard, a actual indoor shipyard, big massive buildings where they build decent sized ships and slide them off into the river. Everything's still there right now. I think this has changed. This bridge right here, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this has been redone where it comes down to the highway a little more, because you don't go straight into the tunnel off of I-10. You come out, you actually have to cross Highway 90 to get over in that turning lane. So I'm not sure why this was changed. That's interesting. I didn't notice that when I bought this card. So I'll put an aerial view of how this is now, and you can kind of see the difference of back then versus now. But yeah, it's just an interesting postcard that it's not a motel postcard, but it was just an interesting piece of local history. Didn't pay a whole lot for it, but it'll go good in the collection. Well, this week's Mailbag Monday turned into a motel Mailbag Monday video. Got the old Windmill Court Hotel, the Apprentice Motel there in Natchez, Mississippi. the Drake Motel right there outside of Jackson, not too far away from Natchez. Got the Natchez Trace Parkway that begins in Natchez or ends in Natchez, however you want to look at it. And the Mobile George Wallace Tunnel and Bankhead Tunnel. It's interesting to see, how that kind of changed. I never realized it was like that. But anyways, if you ever stayed at any of these hotels, let me know in the comments below. If you ever been on the Natchez Trace Parkway, let me know in the comments below what's your favorite stop along the Natchez Trace Parkway of all time. What is your favorite stop? What is your favorite memory of the Natchez Trace Parkway? Let me know in the comments below. You let me know what your favorite stop is, and I'll let you know what my favorite stop is. But anyways, hopefully next week about this time I'll be making snow cones in my house. I'll have a new AC in Monday or Tuesday, they're thinking. So y'all wish me luck. My wallet is never going to recover from this. But anyways, appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to go get me a cold shower. We'll see you next time.